Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our Orrery build. So we are going to do part 2 of Build the Solar System, or the Orrery as we like to call it. Yeah, so we're just going to continue. I did the first pack a couple of weeks ago, so I'm doing this every 2 weeks until we finish this really. 12 packs, so we're on pack 2, very still in the infant stages of this build, but yeah, now I'm finding the instructions in the book quite difficult to follow, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know if it's my dyslexia or whatever, but I am finding the instructions online a lot better to use. So I'm probably going to revert to using them videos on how to build this going forward. I don't know why I'm not really understanding the instructions, but just the way it is, I suppose. So let's get started on this one today. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so here are our parts today. Looking really nice and shiny. Okay, and we also have some more parts as well in here. These are all the screws and bits. So what we need to do is we need this black part first of all. And we need this cog. Now this cog is the it's bigger than all the others. There's 2 of them, and this is the bigger one. And then we need to put in a screw, which is an M2 3S, I believe. It's a 6mm screw. And we've got 3 put in. Now, I'm just being cautious because we are going into plastic, so it does need to make sure that it's lined up with holes. I think that's lined up. I just don't want it to slip out. Yeah, that's grabbing something now. Okay, doing the next. That's another. And this is another screw. Okay, so that is what that should look like so far. And I'm just double checking the instructions to make sure that is correct, which it is. Next we need is this piece here. Now this is just going to sit in there just like so, which is looking really nice already. Then we need to get this cog here, and again we need to line it up with the holes on here, and to secure that down with 3 more of the screws that we've been provided. One in there. That's another one in there. And that's another one in there. Brilliant. That is what we've got at the end. Looking amazing. Really, that looks beautiful. Certainly is a work of art, these. Okay, so that's like the first phase of this pack. So I'm just going to pause the camera and we'll get on to the second phase. Okay, so moving on to our next phase. first thing we need to do is, if we just bring over what we worked on, it wants us to take the long rod out of this. So just undo that little screw and that releases that. We can put that to one side, because next on this we need to, now that's just mercury going, because they're not screwed in. Need to make sure that them teeth are aligned again. There we go. Okay, we've got a plastic washer, which we're just going to push up there, just like so. Then if we get our cog that we did in the first phase, and we slot it up there, we want it to lock in to the gear just on there. Okay, so that should, yeah, kind of matches the teeth. I'm just checking this because there's two sides, two ways it can go on, and one is bigger than the other, but I believe it's this way. Okay, so with that in place, we need to put a grub screw in. That's what I call them, which are these here. Now this needs to go in just round it here. And I've got my Orrery ready. Do that happen. Put this into place. I'm going to kind of lock it onto the rod. Just like that. Still not happy that that can move up and down. Right, I think, and that one's not the greatest. Right, it can still move, even though it's got one of them little grub screws and it can still move up and down. Okay, enough of that. Next, what we need to do is we need to put the next arm in for the next planet, which is just going to go in there, and then we're just going to use yet another grub screw to hold that in place. Now we do have our planet. This is all coming like this, which is here. This is Venus. That would pop in there, but because these are loose, I'm actually just going to leave it off for now. So that completes phase 2 of pack 2. So I'm just going to pause the camera and get ready for phase 3. Okay, so the final phase, here we go. We have this piece here. Looks beautiful. Now it wants us to put another grub screw in the end. So do that. Okay, I don't want to put that all the way in. Then if I just bring the build cushion across, we're just going to slot this in. So this is just going to go underneath. So I thought it was the other way, but it is actually that way. Let me just double check that. I believe it is. Hold on. It's the only problem when you're working from video instructions. Yes, that is correct how I've got it. So we need this larger brass screw, and that is just going to go into there and then screw it in with our screwdriver. Just like that. Okay, I've never been too heavy-handed with these screwdrivers whatsoever. I'm just taking it nice and steady with them. Okay, so with that in place, what we need to do next is we need this longish piece here, and this is just going to push down through there, and then if we get the other side, this is going to link in, so clip in from this side, just like that. Oh, got planets going all over the place here. Now if I get this larger cog, this is just going to sit on top, just like so. And with that one on top, we want a 6mm screw. If I can get it out of the part tray. And this will just screw in to here. Then if I turn this over, see that bit's come out, didn't want it to. That's going to go on to there, once it lines up. And then we get an 8mm screw. Stays on the screwdriver long enough. And that is going to go into there just like so. Just going to move them planets to one side because we need, oh gosh, that, yeah, we need to now put this onto here. Now this is why I didn't want this grub screw too much up. Because we do need to kind of fit this onto here, and hopefully, if I've done this correctly, interlink the gears. But I think I've got this bit on the wrong way around. So I'm just going to pause the camera and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here we have, I've got it back on its base now. And now if I actually twist this cog underneath, you can actually see it's a bit tough. Might need a little bit of grease, but just while the cogs settle in, you can see that now is fully rotating. Whew. And that's all there is to do in this pack. So that is pack 2 of the Orrery complete. Well guys, that's it for pack 2 of the Orrery. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the little bits in there. It's just can be a little bit confusing how they wanted to do these things. And the cogs, you kind of notice the different sizes, but it's really sometimes hard in the instructions, and the parts are not labelled as well as they could be. But apart from that, everything is fine. Everything is brilliant. It's a really nice mechanism that's going on here, and I feel very lucky to be building it, to be honest with you. It's going to look beautiful. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.